What's up, guys? Welcome back to another unboxing showcase review, and we do have Unparalleled Universe's Odious figure. Very happy to finally have this in hand. I did back the Kickstarter, so I am one of the many that finally got their figures, so I'm very excited to open this up, check it out, try it out. I am loving it already, considering the box art. The box art is incredible, so this is wonderful. It's got a glossy finish to it on the back as well, and a read up that you want to take a look at it. And I already cut open the box because you guys, if you saw my toy hunt video, you saw when I received it. So what it looks like when you open it right here, it actually is a flap like that. So we do have the Odious mark right there, and take a look at that. That is what you get on the inside. Lots of heads, lots of hands. It's wonderful. Let's open it up. All right, guys, we got them out of the box. All the hands there, which is a lot of heads too. Some accessories. We're gonna mess around with the figure, considering I think I may have to just loosen them up a bit and get them all kind of, you know, ready. Maybe heat them up, but we'll see. And the reason why I say that is because head swapping, heat it up, so we'll see. All right, starting off with accessories. Hands. We got a pair of relaxed hands, a pair of open palm hands, and another pair of expressive hands, which is more, I guess you can call them like C-cup hands, but much more wider in the frame of it. So this, I mean, it is expressive, so there's all kinds of hands, trust me. And another form of expression, this looks more aggressive, these type of hands, so there's that. Now here are the C grip hands. These are gripping hands, right? So more than likely to hold pretty much a weapon. Now these are gripping hands, but this is more trigger hands, considering the index finger is exposed out for you to utilize another form of weapon. And then we have a pair of pointy finger hands. And the last is a pair of fists. So the first head, we have a screaming head. And this expressive head, it's more of like a grin with, you know, maybe a little confusion. There's something going on there, but it's a nice touch. This head, a little bit more like a relaxed, maybe a little bit of, you know, starting to get angry type of look, but you know, he's got a more of a relaxed jawline, like where the lips are. So this is still pretty cool. This one is just as awesome. That shock, surprise look. Such the emotions that goes on with these heads. That's so cool. And this head to me seems like, what did you just say? You know, that's what I get from it. And he does have this like hammer slash clubbing type weapon with a, like, I guess a monkey type skull, a gorilla type skull. That is insane. The detail that you can see here on basically the staff has some rope kind of just binded around it, and some kind of grip right over here as well. So that's pretty damn cool. Nice black. There's a simple black wash around the skull. Very nice. And there was a pack of weapons made by Artman Customs, which is actually very cool. So there you go. Check out his Instagram. And it did come with a wooden stake, as well as this knife that you see right here. At the same time, he does have this knife as well that's kind of just embedded into something. Well, it makes it seem like it's embedded in something. So there are some ideas you could do here. I thought you could possibly like put this on the table, but it won't stand because of the weight of the knife on, like, or if you have like some sticky tack, put it on a wall or something. Or I mean, of all things, you could like have something like that where it's just inside of the clothing. There's ideas you can mess with. So there are your accessories from Artman Customs. And to be honest, another accessory is the clothing. And the clothing is done by Rebel 10 Customs, a good friend of mine, where she has done such an amazing job on some of the capes and jackets that I have obtained from her, and they are amazing. And it is no different here, because the soft goods here are absolutely amazing. They do have a black coat, like a trench coat type of thing, so that's pretty cool. There is wire that's kind of sewn into the front, the bottom here. Look how it just cuts open to that spot here. It also travels around here. And is there a wire up here? I feel like there is, but I can't tell, but that's okay if there's not, because it does fold down really nicely. There is this flannel vest. It is a vest here on this one, and it has a hood attached to it as well, so that's a nice touch. But you also did come with this one, so if you didn't want to use the jacket, you have a practically a long sleeve flannel jacket right here with a hood. That's pretty cool. And the strings are functioning. You can actually drawstring the hood right here, and it will work. So that's awesome. You know, those details are nice to see. I don't think it's functioning pockets, but they just show that there's pockets right there, so that's nice. The tailoring on the jeans, as you can see, the stitching, very, very nice as well. So I love seeing that stuff there. He has torn up jeans at the bottom, so there's no cuff right there, which would make sense considering the exposed feet. So like I said, very cool to see Rebel 10 Customs provide the soft goods for Odious. Now I'm going to do articulation first, because there are, you have to understand, for articulation, sometimes clothes can hinder articulation. And, you know, Odious can be completely naked if you want him to, but we're going to test that out. So we're going to try it. So we're going to check out the articulation here with the clothes on, and then we'll take the clothes off and go from there. From what I feel, I mean, it was stiff when you got it out, so you kind of had to maneuver a little bit there. Heat it up if you need to as well. I would probably suggest heating it up, considering the heads were very difficult to put on, so I definitely heated them up in order to change the heads out. But I felt a lot of articulation throughout. So there is the head that can go all the way up like that, can look down that much. It's got a neck joint. It's a separate neck joint in here, so we can kind of expose this here so you could see that right there. Look at the tilt on this thing. It is remarkable on the amount of head movement that you can get on this figure. Very, very nice to see that. There is a butterfly joint here, so how far you can really go back, I mean, even with the jacket, as you can see, you can really press in like so. At the same time, if we were going to go forward with the clothes, he could double hand a weapon like that. Did I say that right? Double hand a weapon. So he can definitely do that as well with the butterfly joints. There is a bicep swivel here. There is, I believe, a double jointed elbow, from what I can tell with the range that you get there. All of the hands are a horizontal articulation, so you could see that, and of course they twist and turn. There is the diaphragm joint, you can see that right there. So a lot of movement, but you get an exposure right there. So with the clothes on, you really wouldn't see that, would you? So if we were to kind of Velcro this back on with, oh, and look, there is a ball waist here, so there's definitely some movement. If I can keep that still, wow, you can really move that diaphragm back, can move that diaphragm forward, and if I let go of the ball waist, you're really going further back and then forward much further, like so. So that's some ridiculous range that you got going on there, even with the clothes on. There is an upper thigh, and the knee is more than likely double jointed, as I can feel it right there. And it is a ball ankle right there, so it's got serious movement. You can rock it around too, and he's got toe joints as well. So that's insane. That's and a ridiculous amount of movement and range that you can get from the articulation. So let's just take these clothes off and see what we got under here so we can take a look at the sculpt as well. Yeah, look at that. That's a neat look. Sleeveless look. That's pretty cool. All right, and here we have our naked Odious, like so. Thinner body. Wasn't expecting that much of a thinner body. That's okay. I mean, it's his own character. That's who it is. But it's very nicely sculpted. You can see all the different hair slash fur sculpts throughout the body, all over it. And it's nicely painted. There is a lot of like browns, some blacks, light browns all throughout to kind of highlight the paint, I guess the color of how his hair is. So very, very cool. Will I have him like this? Probably not. I probably prefer him with clothes on and have him as a character like so. This, as you can see, still the same functions that we get going on. Definitely with the butterfly joint. From what I could tell, the butterfly joint, you can see that movement right there. But I think there's more of the range in the shoulder, like so. So you can see how much further that goes like that. I don't know if this joint, well, maybe it does work. Yeah, so hey, it's my opinion. I don't know. That's just how I feel. But look, if you can cross your arms like that, that's pretty damn good, and I appreciate that. That's awesome to see. So you can see that the elbows, the range in the double joints, very cool. And of course, what a rocker for the diaphragm joint. It's just the exposure that you get. But like I said, clothes on, waist, ball waist, absolutely love ball waist, so I have no complaints there. Oh, I thought this was a thigh swivel. No, it's more of like a hip swivel because it's a ball at the hips right there. So that still works because it moves around a lot. So much better than a McFarlane figure. So I like that. That looks really good. And of course the knee. Yep. Awesome. Awesome stuff. So here's how he looks with the long sleeve like flannel jacket on. And I didn't notice, but there are cuts and holes inside on the jacket itself. So there's some tears and open areas like this where it's just cut open. So that's a neat touch. And just for the hell of it, I had some extra clothes. I had this Spider-Man hoodie right here. So this is snug on him. You can see that, but it still works. It's got some extra clothes now. I also had this jacket by Rebel 10 Customs because I know she made this for me when I had custom, but it's too small. It's meant for G.I. Joe. I figured I'd try it on just to see, you know, different colors, different outfits. Hey, you never know. Gotta try them out. And hell, why not? I'm gonna take my clothing here from my guy, see if it fits. Ha! Look at this, man. This shirt is, of course, small. Really made for like a Spider-Man type size figure. Damn, this is like a muscle shirt on him. Good Lord. Or how about a nice like robe slash toga type thing? That's this works pretty well. Okay, last one. I had to do it. Had to do it. Had to make a good Santa version of Odious. The sleeves are too short for this, considering, you know, what's coming from Figure Obscura. But damn, what do you think? Okay, let's start off size comparisons. First off, how tall is he? He is pretty much 7 inches tall. And to start out with, here is a Mezco Holiday Gomez. And we have some Valorverse Action Force, some Jaded Toys Street Fighter, and I grabbed some Marvel Legends of various heights, a Mythic Legions Valiant Knight, and some Savage Crucible. Alright guys, there's my review of Unparalleled Universe's Odious figure, and I do like it. It's very fun to play with. I absolutely love the articulation. It's so much fun to move this guy around, even with the soft goods, which makes it even so much better. I love soft goods on action figures now, so it makes it all the worth all worth it. So I really do enjoy this figure, and I congratulate Wade on actually being able to have a successful Kickstarter, getting this figure out to all of us. It is absolutely amazing. Yes, I did have some problems in regards to heating up the heads. I did heat them up. There was still just a little bit more pressure that I had to put on the heads, which kind of made it a little bit tough for me. But I think because I was using heat, and I know using water as well is another option. So that's my only little thing, is just switching out the heads. Maybe it's the way I heated it up. That's just a small little gripe in terms of, you know, changing out the heads. I absolutely love all the alternate heads. It's amazing. So if that's the only gripe I have, I think this still is a very successful figure because like I said, sculpt, articulation, soft goods, everything is great on this figure. So I actually love it. It's gonna go well with my guy over there with my own little shirt design. So I appreciate it. This is a pretty cool figure to have. So let me know what you guys think. I would greatly appreciate your feedback on this. Let me know. Make sure to hit the like, comment, subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you all for checking out the video. Thank you, Wade. Appreciate it all. I hope to see you guys soon. Hope to see you on the next hunt.